Hi everyone, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been quite a while since I made a video last. I kind of took a bit of a break unintentionally. I didn't mean to do that and I don't really know why I did that, but I'm back. So for this week's video I thought I'd cover something that I haven't covered yet on the channel, which is really important to cover, and that is all about aging hamsters. The thing with owning pets is you always will have a time where you notice your hamster or your cat or your dog or your guinea pig or whatever is going to start showing some signs of aging. I know my dog, he's 10 in dog years and he's definitely starting to slow down a bit. It's the same with hamsters. They also have certain signs that they show when they're getting older, and that's what we're going to cover this week. So the first sign that you may see in your aging hamster is a decreased appetite, as well as them just slowing down a lot. The reason for a decreased appetite is because they may not be as hungry as they used to be, because they don't have really the need to have a lot of energy as they get older. However, if you do realize your hamster stops eating altogether, that's not good. That's obviously a sign of illness. But if you notice that your hamster is starting to eat less, that could be a sign of aging. That's nothing to worry about. It's completely normal. Your hamster may also use their wheel less, they may come out less, they may be sleeping more. Something else I've noticed with Latte is that he's been sleeping in really random places. I've caught him sleeping in his wheel a couple times. I'm not sure, maybe he fell asleep when he was running in his wheel. I thought he was dead, but luckily he wasn't. It did scare me a lot, but he just got tired running around in his wheel, and that's something you may notice in your hamster as well, so don't worry, that is perfectly normal. Another thing you may notice in your aging hamster is weight loss as well as hair thinning. When your hamster loses a really lot of weight, it's really not good for them. It is a sign of illness and you do want them to get checked out if you notice that they have rapid weight loss. However, if your hamster is losing around 1 to 3 grams every couple of weeks, then that's just a sign that they're getting older and slowing down. That's also why they don't eat as much. That could be the cause of the weight loss. And the reason for the hair thinning, just like humans, when you get older your hair tends to get thinner and it will sometimes fall out. If your hamster's hair falls out, however, not the same as humans, that is not normal. It could be a sign that your hamster may have a tick or a parasite and they should be taken to your local exotic vet. But if you do notice your hamster has little bald patches, or if it just seems a little, I know Latte's fur has seemed a little crusty and dry, that's perfectly normal. It's just them struggling to keep up with their hygiene because they're getting old and don't have much energy left. If you feel like you want to do something for your hamster to make their life easier, here are a few things you can do. The first thing I used to do with Misty when she was starting to get older, I made mush out of her pellets. What I did, I basically took some of her pellets, put them in a bowl, and I added some hot water and I mixed it around. I let it cool and then I gave it to her. It just meant that it was easy for her to eat and she was still getting the nutrients she needed. Something else I also did for Misty that I'm starting to do for Latte is give them baby food. When you're picking out your baby food, you really want to make sure that it's nothing that could harm them. So nothing with too much fruit. It can't contain any onion, garlic, or lemon juice. Too much fruit can be really unhealthy for them because fruit has a lot of sugar in it. And when you're looking for baby food, you really want to be looking for something more healthy, so something with more vegetables in it. I always used one with sweet potato and carrots with Misty because she really liked that one. I'm going to start Latte on it because I noticed that he's eating a little less and I really just want him to keep up his weight to make sure he doesn't lose too much to the point where it's unhealthy for him. So I will keep you guys updated about that. Something else I recommend doing is also removing some larger objects such as cork logs, branches, climbing equipment, all of that. This is because elderly hamsters are really prone to arthritis. So if your hamster's climbing and they accidentally fall or they develop arthritis, it's going to be really difficult for them to be getting up and down. So you should really be looking out for that and removing any enclosure, accessories that mean they have to climb up to get to a platform or anything like that. It's just best for you to be safe than sorry. Something else you can do, which is a bit controversial, but I think it's best, is downgrading your hamster's enclosure. Please keep in mind that when you're downgrading your hamster's enclosure due to their age, it still should be over the bare minimum of 850 square inches of floor space. However, when you downgrade your enclosure, it is easy for them to get around. The accessories will be closer together, meaning that they won't have to travel so far to get water, to get food, to their wheel, etc. I don't actually have Sunny's old bin cage, otherwise I would transfer Latte to it. But I'm planning on getting one for him so he has a little less space and he doesn't have to walk so far to get to his water bottle and his hideout where he sleeps. I just think it's going to be best for him so he doesn't have to walk so far and waste all his energy on simply trying to get a drink of water. The final thing I recommend doing for your elderly hamster is switching to a softer form of bedding. If you're not already using paper-based bedding, I highly recommend you switch to it because it's a lot softer, it's a lot more comfortable for your hamster to sleep on and to walk on. When they're old, they don't have that strong of limbs, so when they're walking, they may accidentally fall or they may twist a foot or anything could happen. It's better to be safe than sorry once again. So I highly recommend that you, if you haven't already, switch to a paper-based I highly recommend that you switch to a paper-based bedding. Something else I also wanted to mention to you guys, just as part of this video, so I don't have to make a separate one explaining everything. I will be traveling to Australia with my family at the start of July, which does mean I won't be uploading for the majority of July, but I will be making small vlogs and then coming home to edit them and then uploading them. So throughout the month of August, I will be releasing videos that I filmed in Australia to replace the videos that I didn't get to film in July. Of course, I'll still probably film weekly videos on hamster care because that's really important to me still. But just so you know, you guys will be getting some extra content of me in Australia, so I really hope you guys enjoy that when it comes out. And I promise you guys, once I'm back from my holiday, I will be sticking to another consistent uploading schedule. Again, it'll be every Tuesday at 12 AM Hong Kong time that I'll upload a video. And I promise you I will stick to it. It's been crazy at work recently, but I'm finally starting to slow things down and it's getting really easy to film a video, so I will be sure to do that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I hope that you guys learned something from it. And I also hope you guys have a wonderful summer, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!